Right, so how's it going, guys? Rams here from FXTZ, and I haven't made a YouTube video in quite a while, so I thought I'd bring you one today. And I've titled this video the number one trait that you require in order to be a successful trader. Now, before I get into that, I would just want to define what is a successful trader. Okay, so a successful trader is someone who essentially can make money consistently on a consistent basis, okay, regardless of the outcome of the losers. Okay, in trading you are going to have losses. Okay, this is a fact, this is a known fact of the market, and there is no way around it. Okay, in order to become successful, you need to completely accept the facts as facts. Okay, so in the field of trading, the fact is you're going to have losses, and it's the only business in the world where you're going to lose money before you can make money. Okay, so if you have a bad day in the markets, you'll lose money because you've already exposed yourself to risk. Okay, so what is the meaning of a risk? A risk is essentially something which you can either win or lose. Okay, and in trading, because of the bottom line nature of trading, okay, what you're tracking in trading is essentially money. Okay, you're not providing any products or services in the markets. No, it's simply you putting your money on the line, and you are betting whether the price of a particular currency is going to go up or down. Okay, so as soon as you've entered the markets, guys, you have exposed yourself to the potential of losing money. And the number one thing that you need to be, well, part of the ingredient of making successful trades is essentially putting the probabilities in your favor as much as possible. Okay, so by putting the probabilities in your favor as much as possible, it's not just your strategy which you implement in the markets, because yes, a strategy does put the probabilities in your favor, but it's much more than that. It's the mindset which you use to trade the markets every single day. So the mindset you bring to the markets every single day is putting probabilities either in your favor or against you. Okay, and essentially the mindset is far more important than the strategy which you're given. That's why I teach my students mindset, which is far more important than strategy. Yes, strategy is important, but mindset will be the determining factor in whether you become a consistently profitable trader or a trader who just becomes another statistic of the 95% who lose money consistently and then quit the markets, basically. So when you're trading the markets and you bring a successful trading mindset, I like to call it a winning trading mindset, you essentially need to have that one factor in your mindset which enables you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, and what that light is essentially going through the pain of losing and eventually getting to the point where you do not care about a losing trade anymore, because you understand the facts of the markets. Now, I'm not going to get into all the facts in this video, because that's not what this video is about. The video is about the number one factor which will determine your success. So what that factor is patience. Okay, you need patience in the markets. That is essentially the number one thing you require. Okay, and why is it so important? Because patience goes into many different aspects in making a trading decision, in taking a trade, and in managing a trade, or even planning a trade. Okay, so patience is at the heart of every single stage of your trading activities. When you are patient at the beginning, in your beginning stages of your trading career, you need patience because you need to give yourself the time to learn the necessary truths or facts of the markets and then apply it, gaining that experience. So you need to have the patience in order to go through the experience phase of the markets, gain that valuable experience, and then and only then will you be able to have the confidence to tackle each and every market condition. And where most people go wrong is they don't give themselves the time to experience the different market conditions, develop the mindset, because like I've mentioned before in previous videos, the mindset that you need for trading does not come to us naturally. It is not something embedded into our human nature, okay? Because what we instinctually do as humans is actually a recipe for success, for failure in the markets, okay? And the recipe for success in the markets is doing the opposite of what our instincts would tell us to do, okay? Of course, when you gain experience and expose yourself to a few years in the markets, you develop instincts which apply to the market, okay? So not only do you have your natural human instincts, but then you develop this instinctual feeling between you and the market, okay? But that is something which I speak about in the courses and things of that nature. But let's go back to patience. So when you're planning a trade, you need to have the patience in order to see that plan manifest in the markets. You need to give yourself the time to wait for those setups to present themselves in the markets. You cannot just dive in because you've seen an opportunity and you spent half an hour making a plan, but then you just threw it all out the window and just dived into the markets because you were afraid of missing out on the actions. And this is what I refer to as, and this is what I go back to, the facts of the market. You need to understand and accept the facts of the markets as facts. And this is something which I feel if you can get your head around, you will really revolutionize the way you trade, because a lot of people will try and reinvent the wheel, or will try and go against what you're taught, basically what they're taught. And the things that you're taught in the markets, especially by people who have achieved a fair amount of consistency in the markets, such as myself, I have learnt through my experience, I have learnt to confide in the facts of the markets, and I don't deviate from that, regardless of the outcome of a one-time event, which doesn't usually happen in the markets, which it does happen because the market is so dynamic that you can't take into account every single variable in the markets. Because what is the market essentially? And I'm going on a bit here, but the market is made up of people buying and selling. So the price action that you see is actually money being pumped into the markets by other individuals. So it is the psychology of the majority of traders in the markets. Okay, so that's essentially what you're viewing when you look at the price action. You are looking at the psychology of the majority of traders in the markets. So you need that patience. You need that patience to wait for the right setup. You need that patience to wait for your trade to play out once you've executed. A lot of people get panic when they don't see money straight away, when they don't get into profit straight away. You need to give your trade that room for it to play out, basically, because you can't take into account the short-term noise in the markets. So you need patience. You need the patience to invest in your trading in your learning, in your development as a trader. And the best way to develop as a trader is to find yourself a trading mentor who can guide you, especially in the art of trading psychology, because trading psychology is far more important than a winning strategy, because there is no single strategy that will provide you wins all the time. And you'll be surprised as to how many high-level professional traders who have amassed millions and millions or even billions in the markets, you'll be surprised as to their win rate, which is quite close to 50% win rate than you'd think, maybe even below 50%. There's a lot of traders out there who make a lot of money in the markets and their win rate is below 50%. So that's the most important thing in the markets, guys, is to develop that patience and that resilience to keep on going. And the only way you can keep on going is to have somebody support you in that trading psychology aspect. But before you get somebody to guide you, you have to accept that what that person tells you are the facts. That's what's worked for them, and all you need to do is emulate what is being done and carry on with that person, giving yourself enough time to develop that experience and develop that mindset, because I promise you it will not take you a month, 2 months, 3 months to develop the right trading attitudes. It won't. You need to give yourself ample time, at least 1 year of solid dedication to the markets, solid dedication to the mentor that you've chosen to guide you in your trading journey, because you need mentors. Even billionaires and multimillionaires have mentors. When they become multimillionaires, they seek more mentors because they want to develop further. They understand that there is always somebody out there who is better than them or has achieved more than them, so they seek these people and they stick with them until they achieve what that person has achieved. Okay, so when I talk about mentors, I'm not necessarily talking about myself. I don't necessarily need to be your mentor. Okay, it's all your choice at the end of the day who you find to be your mentor. Okay, but you need to understand that patience is key factor, and patience goes hand in hand with accepting the facts of the markets, because the facts of the markets is that you need patience, you need to accept losses, you need to manage your risk, you need to regulate your expectations. Okay, you will not get rich quickly in the markets. The markets is just another business in which you need to develop the right skills in order to function successfully and achieve consistent profitability. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. I hope you understand, and it's a theme which I will carry on to the other videos. I have got some ideas for videos which I will be producing for you guys. It's just I'm very busy at the moment with my own trading, setting myself up for the trading challenge, planning how I'm going to go about with the challenge, with the 1 to 10k challenge. And the reason why this challenge will be different to what I usually do in the markets, because what I usually do in the markets is essentially risk 1% of my account, because I trade that account for income. I do have another account which I trade for capital gains, where I risk up to 3%, but very rarely do I go to 3%. But for the 1 to 10k challenge and achieving that 1000% return, I will be giving myself the right to go up to 5% risk. And it is a challenge. It's not it's not trading for income. I'm trading speculatively here, and I'm basically just showing you what is possible in trading if you develop the right mindset. Now, amassed enough experience in the markets where I feel confident enough to go about this challenge, and I feel confident that I will achieve what I plan out to achieve, because it all starts with belief. I believe in my skills, therefore I have the confidence in order to go about this challenge. Okay, of course nothing is guaranteed, but I believe that I will perform in this challenge, and it's, you know, it's exciting for me because I get to push my skills to the limit. And when you push past limits, that's when you truly develop. Okay, and that's in any aspect of your lives. So that will be fun. So what I also want to go through in this video is just break down euro dollar for you guys, because thought I might as well get in on some charts in this video as well. So I give you a bit of everything in this video. So currently in a downtrend on the euro dollar, guys. Just looking at the daily, we can quickly identify the direction. I've got my moving averages, which are pointed to the downside. We can see strong momentum at the moment. The last 3 days we've had bearish days. I can just quickly draw in a trend line. So you can see here, I can draw in a trend line, guys, on the daily time frame. And I've already put in my 38.2%, my Fibonacci, because just to show you what's actually giving me the bias that we are going to go into a trend. We're going to go back into our overall trend now. So as you can see here, after this downtrend here, guys, we pulled back, retraced to 38.2% fib, which is an area, or a level I should say, that gets tested on a retracement, especially in a strong trend, and then we usually see trend continuation. Now we saw a strong bearish day upon bouncing off the 38.2% Fibonacci, but then we consolidated, pulled back a bit, formed a new trend line here, and then followed with a bearish engulfing bar at this point here. I now have reason to believe that the price will get let go and go back into its overall trend, with the next target for me, from my analysis, is I expect 1450 to be reached and possibly even breached. But before we get to that, okay, before we get to that, it's very, very important to make sure that all our levels are placed correctly. Okay, and as you can see here, we have just about, or we're just sitting on a counter trend line. Okay, so we haven't even got there yet, to be honest. We're getting there. Okay, there's a counter trend line here which needs to be broken to tell me, yes, we are going back into our overall trend. Okay, I do use counter trend lines in my analysis along with other analytical tools, and it is part of my confluence stacking for seeing whether a pair is either going to consolidate a bit more or go back into its overall trend. Okay, so counter trend lines are very, very powerful, guys. So I'm dropping you guys a gem in this video as well. Use counter trend lines, okay? And I do teach how to apply counter trend lines properly in my courses and so on and so forth. But like I said, guys, it's all a matter of preference and who you choose to mentor you guys. But I would love to be your mentor and guide you guys in your trading journeys, because I feel and I believe that I'll do a very good job at it, and you know, help as many of you as possible, you know, have the confidence to trade the markets and have a successful trading career for 30 plus years and amass a lot of money in the markets, because money is important in this life. It's a truth of life that money is important, because you need money to transact for goods and services in order to fulfill wants and needs. Okay, So whoever tells you that money is not important is lying to you. Okay, you need money because not only does it benefit you, but it benefits the people around you, benefits your loved ones. You can take care of your family. Okay, it provides you with comfort, and it provides you with freedom of time to go out and enjoy your life, travel the world, and things of that nature, guys. Okay, so you have to take your success very seriously. If you've chosen trading to be that career for you, that enables you to amass financial freedom, then you have to take it seriously. You cannot play at it. Okay, you cannot play at what you do and expect to get good results, especially with trading, because if you're playing at it, guys, you will end up blowing your accounts inevitably. Okay, or you'll just be going sideways for a very long time on your accounts, which isn't fun. Okay, it's not fun. So as you can see here, guys, we're currently breaking through the counter trend line as we speak, and this will be an indication of whether if we close below it, then that will be an indication of us possibly going into our overall trend. Okay, so I hope I've given you guys a lot of information in this video that you can take away and think about and note down. I recommend you listen to this video a few times and take notes, because I've dropped a lot of gems in this video, which the more you listen to it, the more things will resonate with you. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. I'll be back with another video soon. I'm going to begin working on videos, for entertainment purposes, for more education and entertainment, as I feel that that's the best way for you guys to learn. I will be getting a lot more serious with this YouTube channel. Like I said, I've just been working on my own trading, working with the traders in the technical floor, i.e. the master, also known as the mastermind group, and my trading mastery course members. So I haven't had the time to really take YouTube as seriously as I want to, but I've made a promise to myself that I will start getting a lot more serious on YouTube. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest and hope you have a good remaining trading week. I'll check in with you guys in the free channel, the guys who are in my free channel. I'll be posting some more analysis on there and things of that nature very, very soon. So yeah, goodbye for now.